Imagine if every myth, conspiracy theory, and urban legend was true. Imagine a world where you can become anything you want to be, without restrictions such as classes or levels. Welcome everyone to The Secret World. As always, I am your host, J2 John Jeremy, and that inaugural statement is what The Secret World's creator Funcom asks of its players. Unlike the majority of MMOs, The Secret World does not bring you to a universe of fantasy or science fiction. Instead, in a rarity, players are asked to enjoy the world as it is today, with locations like London, New York, Seoul, Egypt, and more available to explore. To begin playing The Secret World, you must first choose to align yourself with one of three factions: the Illuminati, the Templars, or the Dragon. Each organization has their own background and plot within the game to take part in. We won't be able to change this in the future, so let's take a look at each faction's introduction video and try to understand what it will mean for our character to be a part of that society. First up, the Illuminati.
It's all about power. Grabbing it, keeping it, using it. Power is our currency, our DNA, our God. We control the world. We provide the blueprint and we give the instructions. We're the people in grainy photos on grassy knolls. We're the shadowy faces in smoky back rooms and darkened boardrooms. We're right here, hiding in plain sight, buying and selling favors. Blackmail, treason, deceit, these are our stock in trade. We work the magic of the drunken evenings with senators and chiefs of staff. We shake down demons and negotiate with sorcerers. We have stocks in hell and compromising photos of angels. We use any means necessary regardless of the cost, because the world is a bad place and you can either do or get done. We're the Illuminati, and we're not done.
Whispering in the ear of every rising nation is the seductive voice of the Illuminati. Unscrupulous power brokers, they have leveraged multinational corporations and the tools of globalization to spread their reach worldwide. Based beneath Brooklyn, New York, in a hidden underground lair known as the Labyrinth, they manipulate markets to amass enough wealth and information to bend civilization to their will. The United States is the jewel in their crown, seized from the Templars by these masterful manipulators and puppet masters. Though they prefer to stay in the shadows, do not think that the Illuminati are afraid to get their hands dirty.
You came to us in search of a purpose. And mark this, there is no purpose greater than ours. The world will founder without structure and discipline. It needs leadership to guide it to a new age of stability. It needs those with the will to stamp out the darkness that breeds in the cracks. We do this because we are compelled by tradition, by loyalty, by laws. Without these, we are just animals. Evil reigns over animals, corrupting and compromising, toppling empires. So our empire must be incorruptible, must be uncompromising. Our conflict must be a righteous one. Your conviction will be tested, but among us, your faith will be unshaken. Among the Templars.
The Templars have seen the darkness encroaching for millennia, threatening to consume the world in filth and impurity. Active since the dawn of Western civilization, these battle-hardened crusaders have sought to purge what they deem unfit and undesirable through sheer strength of will. They scheme from the cold marble halls of their seat of power in London to bring kings to their knees and empires to ruins. An unbreakable bond binds their steadfast ranks, a commitment to the order and its rhetoric that supersedes all. The Templars have solemnly vowed to cleanse humanity by any means necessary. Never forget that nothing is more dangerous than a true believer.
카오스를 이론적으로 정의해볼까? 그건 1000개의 동전을 공중에 던지는 것과 같다. 하나하나의 동전이 떠올랐다가 떨어지면서 정의와 탐욕, 관용과 처형, 고난과 따분함을 결정하는 것이다. 드래곤은 누구일까? 우리는 동전의 어느 한쪽 면도 아니다. 그저 운명이 우리를 위해 움직이기를 바랄 뿐이다. 우리는 동전이 아니라 동전을 던지는 손이다. 동전이 그리는 궤적이고 동전을 흔드는 거친 바람이기도. 셀 수 없는 조건에 따라 결과는 달라지지만 우리는 그 모든 결과를 파악하고 조작하려고 노력한다. 1000개의 동전이 떨어져 내리는 동안 우리는 공식을 만들고 계산해서 각 동전이 어디에 떨어질지 예측한다. 동전이 떨어진 다음에는 어떻게 할까? 우리는 상황에 따라 적당히 조절한 다음 동전을 다시 공중으로 튕긴다. 우리는 드래곤이다. 이 이론이 정의하는 범위를 넘어 카오스를 제어한다.
The history of the dragon is as serpentine as their namesake. Shrouded in mystery, this secret society has held all of Asia in its grip for centuries. Today the group hatches plans from an obscure corner of a nameless district in Seoul, Korea. They have adapted and persevered through the ages in a constant state of flux, embracing chaos as an agent of change and the crux of their philosophy. What the ignorant call random chance or freak accidents are in reality part of the dragon's complex web of intertwining plots. Pulling at a thread in their conspiratorial tapestries only unravels your own understanding of the world. Now that we've seen all three factions, which will we choose to play as? Many players feel that the Templars are the good guys of the game, fighting for their crusade against darkness at any cost, though some don't realize how heavy the cost will be. Others feel that the Illuminati and their desire for wealth and power, by any means necessary, appeal much more to their inherent selves. They don't see the faction as fundamentally evil, but simply honest with their desires. Those that aren't bound by the beliefs of good versus evil look to the dragon as an alternative third option. To not be clearly defined is for some an appealing opportunity, especially when the dragon is all about the small circumstances that turn into large events. Now, I have never played The Secret World. It's been recommended to me several times over the past couple of years by viewers who know that I enjoy the MMO genre. I recently picked it up and did a little research into the game's plot and playable factions. Of the three factions and how they are presented to me here, I've decided to go with the Dragon Society. The Dragon's belief that a single, seemingly random event can cause a variety of results appeals to me. In a way, the entire concept of an MMO is that players can have enormous impact on the state of the game, and are meant to. With faction selection now completed and we being members of the Dragon Society, let's go ahead and enter the Secret World's character creation module and begin the process of molding our avatar for the first time. And welcome folks to the character creation screen for the Secret World. We can see here now that we have selected the Dragon faction. We are currently located more than likely in the Seoul area, with an option to start with a female or male design, as you can see right here. We've got several options here, like head for some facial traits, skin color, nose. We've also got hair and makeup here, a bunch of different hairstyles. We have beards, mustaches, some facial features. And if we go ahead and head out of here, we can actually randomize that look. As you can see right here, several different options up here. And then if we go over to the outfit selection, we can actually randomize that look. As you can see right here, several different options appear. As you can see right here, several different options appear. As you can see right here, several different options appear. As you can see right here, several different options appear. And then if we go over to the outfit selection, You can then change up certain things like accessories, the glasses that I'm wearing, for example, here. Different shirts. We've got options for coats, looks like. Some leggings and some shoes. Different options there as well. And again, you have the randomization button you can see right here. That just allows you to change your clothing. Now, you can change your clothing in-game. Apparently, there are items that are available to you, both in-game, normally, and you can also purchase items on the Secret World's website using what they call Funcom points, I believe. So, you can also finally change the character size, whether you be a bit smaller or a bit larger. There's not too much of a difference here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend some time and kind of mold the avatar the way I think that we'll be playing as. Or at least the way I envision the character that we will be playing as. So stick around, folks. We'll be right back with some more Secret World. And we are back, folks. Here we can see the finalized version of the avatar we'll be playing as, at least the clothes that he'll be wearing at the start. We've got the green, obviously, representing the dragon faction. We've got ourselves a nice slick back hairstyle. That's pretty much the hairstyle I wear. Glasses. Got a neck beard, jaw beard sort of thing going on. Haven't shaved in a bit. We've got a button-down shirt behind the jacket, and then your black jeans. The game gave me an option for sweatpants or jeans, and I don't do sweatpants, so jeans it is, and then your sneakers there at the bottom. So with all that being said, we've got ourselves our character now. Let's go ahead and create a name for him. Alright, please enter your character's first name, unique nickname, and surname. The first name and surname will be visible to anyone who inspects your character. Please note that this is not your real name, but your character's name. If you want to protect your identity, please choose a fictional first and surname. Interesting. I guess the game specifies that simply because of the fact that you're playing pretty much in the real world as it stands. So hey, don't put your real name in there, I guess. Why? Why not? Your character's nickname will be your unique player name in the Secret World. Alright, so... Well, that was dumb. Let's not press that, please. We have John and Jeremy. And then as far as the nickname, what does it say? 3 letters minimum. 3 letters minimum. Okay. J2... John... No. Game's like, no, you can't do that. And the game's like, no, you can't play either. Alright? You can't put numbers and then another letter there. Okay. John J2 Jeremy. Sure, right? John J2 Jeremy. That makes sense. Yeah. J2 is going to be our name here. Let's go ahead and I guess, let's start. Shall we? Your nickname J2 is already in use. Blast. Somebody is impersonating me. No, it's just that it's not a very original nickname. Let's see here. Okay, how about this? Since this is a Let's Play, let's do LP. And then J2. How about that? Nobody's copied. If somebody's copied that, then I don't know what that person was thinking, because it's a very terrible nickname. But let's try and play anyway.
Further developments in Tokyo, where the military is maintaining a heavily guarded perimeter around the site of last month's terrorist attack. The Japanese government has stated that an unidentified radical political group released a biological agent in the Tokyo subway, less than 1 kilometer from Orochi Tower. Although the area has been evacuated, there have been eyewitness reports of activity inside the perimeter, including ongoing fighting between Orochi security personnel and armed civilians. Authorities are denying these reports, and the military has barred anyone from approaching within 100 meters of the temporary perimeter fence.
You will see the end of days. You will see the dawning of a new age. To be a monarch or a beggar? To lose everything or to become a god?
Well
To
then,
stand with us or against us?
this is interesting.
The choice is yours. Remember this.
Be mindful of the voices.
Listen to the voices
They
that
will whisper
in your sleep.
Okay.
You are with the chosen,
with
but
the
you
chosen,
must choose for
But you
yourself.
must make the right choices.
You are cursed with free will.
You are cursed with free will. We are here to guide you to the light.
It's not my place to intervene, but then this,
Even if this is merely a dream.
Okay.
Make the right
Make
choices.
the right choices. And be mindful of the voices that whisper.
They corrupt.
For they speak the truth.
Did I mention I don't like bugs? Is this game about bugs? This is gonna be interesting. Where's my shirt? Well, there went my shirt. Great. I have fire hands. That'll just go so well in certain situations. Looks like my room, all right. Yep, not a very clean person. I don't glow, though. That's for sure. I also don't do that. I hope I own that place. Rent would suck. Landlord would be pissed. Oh, look at me. I'm all cool, throwing fireballs left and right. Show me a new trick, though. I don't answer my door. This game is already off. Alright. Well, hi there, Mr. Scary Man. Okay, bow. Sure, why not? He can't talk. Apparently I'm a wimp. Oh, magic wall. Intriguing. So, I've been asleep for a while. Alright, well, we are currently in Seoul, because that's where it tells me I am, in the chat box there, so I know I'm in Seoul. Like I said, been asleep for a bit, because, takes a while to get to Seoul. unless I was already in the Asian continent, and, apparently I have to look for something to orient me. We've got, we're performing the butterfly effect quest, looks like. You've been abandoned in the back streets of an unknown city. Well, I know it's Seoul, but besides that, the last thing you remember is having come into contact with wild, unwieldy power in your own home. Then there was the knock up at the door, and the touch of a silent visitor. Can we not describe it as a touch? More like a kidnapping game? Just saying. Butterflies seem to be leading the way forward. Find out where they lead. Where are the butterflies? There are the butterflies. We can zoom in on our character. Can I actually go into first person? I can go into first person. Look at that. Very neat. I don't know if I like this, though. I'll go close, but I don't want to go into first person. Alright. So when the game tells me to follow something, okay! Game's like, hey, don't go that way. And so I won't. And so I won't, game. So there are the butterflies, I'm assuming. Alright. Goal completed. I guess we continue to follow them. I don't know what the 17 is, though. I guess the number of meters before you reach the goal, probably. Very good. Where'd they go? They went this way. So I really can't go to any of these other locations? Nope. Game's like, nope. Alright, fine. Fine. I won't go that way. I won't go that way. Can I go up these stairs? I can. Nothing in there, though. Okay, let's see here now. So we're definitely in Seoul because, you know, you can see the Korean handwriting on the walls. Speaking of walls, have unique buildings here. Exact change, because God knows I need a building for exact change. I wonder how that guy makes money. Because if you do exact change, you don't make a profit. Because it's just exact. You're not skimming. Unless he is skimming, in which case, that title is misleading. Game. Gumiho Hotel. Gumiho. Gumiho. Where do I know that word before? Gumiho. Or Gumiho. Gumiho. It's a demon? Demon hotel? Monster hotel? I believe that's what the translation is. Me and my Korean dramas. Who left all the food out? It's raining. It's gonna get wet. I don't want to eat that anymore. Nor do I want to eat your soggy bananas or oranges or apples. That's also gonna be really terrible now. Is that an apple? No, it's a tomato. I don't know my fruits. Alright, let's go inside the hotel here. That's where the butterflies wanted me to go.
It's in here somewhere. I've seen it. I've seen. Are you familiar with the butterfly effect?
The Ashton Kutcher movie?
It asserts that just a tiny change in initial conditions can dramatically change the long-term behavior of a system, like a butterfly's wings affecting the weather system, turning a light breeze into a tsunami. Most people take this to mean there's no way to predict or find patterns in a system so easily affected by tiny, random, seemingly insignificant events. But chaos theory is not about chaos. It's about order. It's about finding the underlying order in apparently random data. In chaos. In other words, chaos isn't. Chaos isn't.
Great.
There's always order. Always. That order is what the dragon chases relentlessly. What they're doing is experimentation. They are testing the systems. They breeding butterflies so that they can discern the patterns. The more random data they introduce to the system, the more data they get back. They're creating a model of the universe, one tsunami at a time. But this is a controlled experiment. So the dragon ensures that with every tiny random change, they remain in complete control. They are ruthless planners. And what they're doing, what they're planning, is acts of... In a way, they are terrorists. Except their acts of terror are small, seemingly without consequence. They don't blow up buildings or planes. They don't murder the innocent. They don't have a doctrine. What they are doing is a lot more subtle, a lot more effective. They now have enough data in their models now to predict causality, at least to some degree. They put you somewhere, they have a good idea what's going to happen.
Okay.
That's what it's all about. Why you've been brought here to Seoul. I'm sure you're asking yourself, why me? Why now? It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters now is that you've been brought here because they want you here. They need you here. Everything from the moment they visited you until this conversation, it may seem like a series of coincidences, random events.
Creepy.
Carefully planned. Part of a model they've designed. Part of a system. It's an experiment. Don't you see? Everything has a purpose. Everything is true. Sooner or later, they all go upstairs.
So you remember when I said that players tend to not play as the Dragon Society, or they don't understand the Dragon Society? That's the reason right there. Everything about that just went over my head. At least 90% of it. One thing that I will say, though, is that he said that everything leading up to this may seem like random events, including his conversation with me. But he knew who I was, or what I was doing there. Thus, his start of the conversation was not random. That was determined. That was going to happen. When he saw me, he was like, I know why this guy is here. I'm going to talk to him. So to me, it may be random. To him, that's control. So, again, I have no idea 90% of what was just spoken there. What's his name? Jin Jae-hoon. All right. So, Jin, you have anything?
Can I help you?
I don't know. Can you? Tell me. Tell me about yourself.
Me? Oh, I used to be a professor of history at a prestigious university in America. The board, they let me go. I lost my tenure.
I wonder why.
They said I was mentally unstable, but I know what happened. Someone got to them, and they probably never even knew. As far as they're concerned, I was a troublemaker.
Okay, troublemaker then. Tell me about the secret world. Wink, wink.
I remember the first time I came across those letters. I was fascinated and terrified, but I knew I wouldn't be able to let the opportunity pass. To learn about the existence of the secret world, a secret history of the world.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. What I just did here, pretty damn cool. It's like a computer right in front of my face, giving me options to talk to this guy about. That's pretty cool.
Oh, the dragon. They're nothing less than the greatest mystery and marvel of the secret world. From the moment I learned of their existence, I was fascinated. I've studied them, chased down obscure clues, attempted to decipher their complex past.
Okay, that really didn't tell me much about the dragon. How about the Illuminati?
I could talk for hours about the Illuminati, yes.
Please don't.
They were once a great and arrogant beast, not unlike the Templars today. But they got burned and were forced to change and adapt. The Templars outmatched and outwitted them in Europe, and they did the only thing they could do to save themselves. They fled to the New World. They regrouped and rebuilt.
I like how I'm asking these things, and nobody has told me anything yet. I just happen to know to ask about the Illuminati, the Templars, the Dragon, the Secret World. Who are, we'll get to that.
The bull in the china shop. They see themselves as refined aristocrats, but they are brutes. Anyone gets in their way, they get trampled, and they completely lack the ability to change.
Okay. So, as I mentioned before, each faction has their own way of doing things. It turns out that according to those followers of the Dragon, the Templars are brutes. Who are the Phoenicians? I've never heard of them before.
The Brotherhood of Phoenician Sailors is supposedly the black sheep of the secret world. To be honest, I don't see a great deal of difference between what they do and what the rest of them have done. What the Phoenicians lack is the support of the council and the power to push their agenda through a vote.
So they're like an outside party. Interesting. They're trying to get in. Tell me about Seoul.
The Dragon does not belong to any place. This is simply where they are now. And it's like a maelstrom pulling everything in, spitting out what it doesn't want.
Okay, and finally, how about the Council of Venice?
The competition and infighting between the big three is not new. It's been going on for literally ages. It used to be that they would meet in the open and fight to the death, but it came to a point at the Battle of Armageddon. It was the clash of the Titans, and the world was almost destroyed in its wake.
Okay, when I think of the Battle of Armageddon, you would normally think that there wasn't anything after Armageddon, because it was Armageddon. Just saying, game. Okay. There's karaoke here, for some reason. Can I talk to you?
Come back and see me sometime.
Singer. Distance 1.3 meters, I guess. Alright, she has health. Norabang. Alright, how about you? Moon Quan. Okay. Noi. There's an elevator here. Can I go into the elevator? I cannot. Can I turn this off? I can. Haha. What drink is this? Bingo! Drink bingo! Alright, well, I won't, but thank you for offering. Everything here seems to be bingo. There's a lot of... Is that a cigarette vending machine? Wow. You don't see those in the US anymore. And I'm assuming this is just like a vending machine drink thing? Okay. Well, the game says, well, Jin said that eventually we'll all go upstairs. So I guess upstairs is where we need to go. Yep, enter the room upstairs. Tier 3. Something or someone has led you to the Gumiho Hotel. Pop music blares in the lobby, and the professor has pointed the way upstairs. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and go upstairs next time on Let's Play The Secret World. Until then, this is J Square John Jeremy signing off, saying so long and take care.